11 things you should quietly eliminate from your life in silence. Stoic wisdom. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Today, we delve into 11 things you should quietly eliminate from your life in silence, a guide to embracing serenity and resilience. Each point in our discussion today serves as a stepping stone towards internal peace and personal growth. By shedding the unnecessary burdens that cloud our clarity and happiness. When others cause you pain, remember there's no need to engage or retaliate. Move on with dignity and focus on your growth. How will you start applying this principle today? Share your thoughts and join the conversation below. Like this video if you find these insights valuable, and don't forget to subscribe for more content that guides you on the path of Stoicism in the 21st century. So, are you ready to turn challenges into opportunities for growth? Let's begin. First point, when dealing with people who hurt you. Marcus Aurelius once remarked, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When you encounter individuals whose actions have caused you hurt, remember that engaging in disputes or attempting to justify your feelings only entangles you further in negativity. It is often those we consider close who can disappoint us deeply, but practical Stoicism teaches us the virtue of detachment and the power of moving on without the burden of explanation. In doing so, you honor your own boundaries and affirm your self-respect. Should an explanation be necessary, offer it succinctly, but remember that your obligation to protect your peace supersedes the need to mend broken trusts. By focusing on self-care and allowing the future to unfold, you demonstrate respect not only for yourself, but for the natural course of life. As we practice the art of silent elimination from our lives, we embrace the Stoic ideals of resilience and inner tranquility, making space for more enriching experiences and relationships. This approach is not only about removing negativity, but also about enhancing the quality of your life, embodying the essence of practical Stoicism in everyday situations. Second point, avoid constantly comparing yourself to others. Each of us is on a unique journey marked by individual milestones and victories that deserve recognition in their own right. The pernicious habit of sizing up our lives against others can corrode our emotional health and stifle personal advancement. Imagine for a moment a friend who obsessively checks social media, lamenting over peers' seemingly perfect lives. They become ensnared by a misguided pursuit of others' benchmarks, diverting focus from their own aspirations. By setting aside such comparisons, we nurture a sense of gratitude for our circumstances and applaud our evolution and milestones. Recall the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius in practicing Stoicism, who urged us to look within and measure ourselves by our own standards, not others. In doing so, we embrace our distinct strengths, confront our unique challenges, and carve out our singular life paths. Instead of succumbing to the temptation of comparison, why not channel that energy into personal growth and learning? As you reflect on how to practice Stoicism, consider this. How can focusing on your own journey enhance your understanding of yourself and bolster your growth? Let's take this moment to shift our perspective, embracing our own narrative and relinquishing the needless weight of comparison. This shift not only frees us, but also propels us forward on a more fulfilling and authentic path. Are you someone who often compares yourself to others? If so, don't hesitate to comment 1, relax, and we will accompany each other in the upcoming value sharing. Third point, avoid sharing your judgments with others. In a world saturated with opinions and judgments, adopting a mindset of Stoic silence can be a transformative practice. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once advised, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. One might ponder the image projected when one speaks ill of another. Such behaviors not only diminish others' perceptions of us, but can also corrode our inner peace. The act of gossiping or openly sharing dislikes can seem innocuous, but often leads to a muddied personal reputation and strained relationships. If you find yourself disliking someone, consider methods of maintaining a professional distance or fostering a tolerable coexistence without compromising your values. Effective communication rooted in dialogue and the pursuit of consensus can often alleviate tensions without the need for harsh judgments. By discarding snap judgments and unnecessary opinions, you commit to an adaptable, respectful, and empathetic demeanor in all interactions. Thus, by practicing Stoic silence and embodying practical Stoicism in our daily engagements, we build not just better relationships, but a better self. 4th point, control your excessive frustration or anger. The Stoic practice of Stoic silence, where stillness and discretion not only safeguard our inner peace, but transform potential chaos into constructive action. During such intense periods, rather than allowing our voice to rise and our temper to flare, we should harness this raw energy judiciously. This practice of practical Stoicism teaches us to reflect on our feelings, understand their origins, and then redirect them towards endeavors that fortify us. In times of stress, seeking solutions quietly, fulfilling our responsibilities, and thinking strategically become our allies. By not broadcasting every turmoil we experience, we allow ourselves the space to focus on what truly matters, the people and things we are grateful for. Cultivating gratitude not only enhances our appreciation for life, but also fosters a balanced approach to overcoming challenges. Remember, the act of releasing emotional pressure doesn't need to be loud or visible to be effective. Finding tranquility in Stoic silence and addressing issues with a composed demeanor invite inner harmony and promote healthier strategies for dealing with life's inevitable obstacles. Have you ever lost control of your voice at someone when you were angry? How were your feelings at that time? Please share with us below in the comments section. Before we proceed, I want to thank you for your participation in our community. Feel free to share your thoughts, or simply comment, "I am a newbie" if you're new, or "I'm a Stoic" if you've been around. Your interaction is a great source of motivation for us. Let's continue this journey together, shall we? 5th point, letting go of unrealistic expectations. Letting go of unrealistic expectations is akin to embarking on an enlightening internal journey that helps reshape how we perceive reality. Envision your life as a grand expedition across a vast ocean, with each expectation acting as a sail on your ship, propelling you towards your dreams. However, when these expectations become unrealistic, too grand and vast, they can veer us into stormy seas of disappointment. These unrealistic expectations are deceptive maps, promising treasures that are but mirages, compelling us to pursue unattainable ideals of perfection in ourselves, our peers, and our circumstances. Reflect on whether these expectations uplift or burden you, and whether they resonate with your true self and values. What follows is a crucial practice in acceptance. How to practice Stoicism in its essence. Accept who you are, your current position in life's journey, and the elements beyond your control. Celebrate every small victory along the way, each one a significant step forward. This mindset reflects Marcus Aurelius's Stoicism, where the emphasis is on embracing life's journey as much as the destination itself. As we conclude, ponder this. How might adjusting your own expectations make your life journey more fulfilling? In essence, remember to navigate life with your sails finely tuned to reality's winds, cherishing the scenic voyage and all the discoveries it brings. Embrace this message and let it guide you in both calm and turbulent waters, ensuring a journey that's both rewarding and true to yourself. Sixth point, conscious use of social media. Stoic philosopher Epictetus once wisely remarked, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." In the context of our digital interactions, this could be interpreted as urging us to observe and reflect more than we expose ourselves to noise. Picture your life as a riveting book, each chapter brimming with your own stories and adventures. Now juxtapose this with social media, a vast global library where countless tales are exchanged incessantly. While this modern library offers connection, inspiration, and information, it also poses a subtle but significant risk. To cultivate practical stoicism in our digital habits, begin by setting specific times to engage with social media. It's also crucial to stay vigilant about how social media affects your emotional well-being. If you notice a dip in your mood or self-esteem after browsing these platforms, consider it a sign to step back. As Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic sage, once stated, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." Arm yourself with the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Let it guide you through the complexities of the 21st century, transforming everyday challenges into opportunities for resilience, well-being, and true fulfillment. Seventh point, the pursuit of external approval. In our journey towards self-discovery and personal growth, a significant obstacle often arises from our relentless pursuit of external approval. This scenario, all too familiar in our lives, underscores the stifling pressure we endure just to conform to others' standards. But what if you could step off that stage into a realm of tranquility where the only voice that matters is your own? As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." The essence of living authentically, true to oneself and aligned with personal values, often clashes with our social conditioning. Have you ever felt most alive when you were true to your own beliefs, regardless of societal applause or critique? To do this, start with introspection. Next time you face a decision, pause and ask yourself, is this truly for me, or am I swayed by the expectations of others? Building self-trust and acknowledging your own worth is a crucial step on this path. Celebrate your achievements, learn from your failures, and above all, honor your unique self. This is the crux of paths of wisdom in Stoicism. Cultivate relationships that nurture and respect your individuality, surrounding yourself with those who encourage you to express your true essence. How will you start writing your own story today? If you've made it this far, I ask you to leave a comment to show that you are truly looking for a change. Go ahead, leave a like, and subscribe for more content like this. Let us continue. Eighth point, the way we handle our relationships. As we navigate the paths of wisdom in our quest for a more serene and fulfilling life, we often encounter habits that subtly undermine our well-being. One such habit is the participation in gossip and the spread of negativity. Why is silence powerful here? Consider this. Every word we utter is like a seed planted in the gardens of our lives and those around us. When we opt for words of encouragement and support, we cultivate kindness and understanding. However, engaging in gossip plants weeds of distrust and conflict. You might wonder, how can we shift away from these destructive behaviors and embrace a more positive interaction? It starts with self-awareness. practicing empathy is key. Always ask yourself, would I appreciate if the same was said about me? This reflective question can guide us toward more respectful and constructive exchanges. Surround yourself with individuals who value authenticity and positivity. By disengaging from gossip and negativity, you not only safeguard your own integrity, but also set a powerful example for others. So, ask yourself, what steps will you take today to cultivate a more positive space for yourself and others? Ninth point, participation in gossip and the spread of negativity. Navigating the undercurrents of our daily social interactions, we often find ourselves at a crossroads between engaging in idle chatter and uplifting discourse. Let's delve into why it's pivotal to quietly eliminate gossip and the spread of negativity from our lives. Picture each word you utter as a seed sown into the fertile soil of your life and those around you. When you choose to voice encouragement and positivity, you nurture seeds of compassion and understanding in this garden. However, succumbing to gossip plants disruptive weeds of mistrust and discord. Why should we tread the path away from this destructive root? Consider this. Modern Stoicism teaches us the power of restraint and the virtue of silence. Ask yourself, would I want this said about me? This simple yet profound question can anchor our discussions in respect and kindness. Why silence is powerful becomes clear. When we see its impact on our well-being and relationships, it allows us to connect on paths of wisdom, forging deeper, more meaningful bonds. 10th point, not to intimate details the reasons for the end of relationship. Marcus Aurelius once noted, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." In the modern hustle of life, it's crucial to recognize that some paths of wisdom are best walked in silence, particularly when it comes to personal relationships. Whether friendships or romantic bonds, why is silence so powerful? When a relationship concludes, when relationships inevitably shift or end, the instinct might be to share the details, perhaps out of a need for validation or to unburden an aching heart. But ask yourself, does sharing these intimacies truly serve your healing, or does it merely open old wounds to speculation and misunderstanding? Instead, embracing the principles of modern Stoicism. Reflect silently on what transpired and seek lessons within the solitude of your thoughts. What can this silence teach you about forgiveness, growth, and letting go? In moments of turmoil, choosing to walk away quietly from a problematic relationship without the fanfare of public, it is in this quietude that you find the true essence of wisdom and discretion. How will you use this silence to foster a deeper understanding and acceptance of the events in your life? 11th point, unnecessary goals. Marcus Aurelius, a steadfast proponent of Stoicism, counseled the importance of aligning actions with one's true nature and purpose. In the journey of life, there comes a pivotal moment when we must discern the essential from the non-essential. Picture yourself at a crossroads where every path represents a goal. At times, this means letting go of certain goals, those that no longer serve your growth or resonate with your deepest values. It's about making a conscious decision to focus on what genuinely matters, trimming away the excess that clutters your path. And how does one go about this? Now think about what goals you currently pursue that may not align with your core self. By practicing this aspect of Stoicism, you learn the art of discernment and the courage to pursue authenticity over approval. The essence of eliminating unnecessary goals lies not in renouncement for its own sake, but in the empowerment that comes from aligning with your true purpose. Every goal you let go of frees you up to invest in ones that bring you closer to who you truly want to be. As we conclude today's exploration of modern Stoicism, I encourage each of you to actively apply these enriching principles to your daily routines. Consider the steps you can take to nurture a life overflowing with positivity and authenticity. View silence not as an absence, but as a profound space ripe with opportunities for growth and fostering meaningful connections. Remember, every moment holds potential. It's up to us to harness it. Share your journey and thoughts with us as you integrate these Stoic practices into your life. Together, let's continue to grow and find happiness through the timeless wisdom of Stoicism.